He wants to go to this, and I'm the opposite. Like, you have the fear of not getting invited. Right. I have the fear of getting invited.
Amen, sister. So how was the birthday, Scotty B?
Oh, it was good.
Yeah?
Had a good weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah, did a little shark water. I went to the beach, where they spotted some sharks.
Uh-huh.
Went in the water.
Like, what?
Great plan.
Used my daughter as a shield. I didn't want to get bit.
What? That's really nice.
And then we went to a little pool party yesterday that's most people weren't invited to, but we had a good time.
Cool.
Nice.
Did you feel awkward posting that picture?
I waited until later, and I said, you know what? I don't care. Because I'll tell you what, everybody at the party got that picture. And I was the first one to post it, and then I think everybody else felt like it was okay. Because, look, you feel bad. There are people that weren't there that probably could have or should have been, but you just...
Well, wait a second. Why wouldn't you be able to post? I was happy for you. There were people actually texting in and putting in on that comment thread, I bet Scary would have been upset because he's not invited.
Yeah.
We don't all have to be invited to everything all the time.
Yeah, but it was a pool. You know how you all were trying to get into a pool.
That aside, that element aside, fine. But I was so happy and excited for you that you got to spend your birthday weekend with some old school people.
Yeah, that was nice.
Translation, Scary was on the Jersey Shore getting paid, so he didn't care.
I was at my family's barbecue in Brooklyn.
All right, so this begs a question. Where do you draw the line on invites to people that you work with? Because I consider you all friends.
Yeah.
But there's some things like I'm not going to invite you to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys want to come to a 7-year-old birthday party. I mean,
no,
you're right.
But sometimes it gets bad because if you invite two, then you feel like you have to invite the other, and then the other, and then where do you cut it off?
I could have easily seen myself there with those people because I knew them. They were all from my era as well. So
I pictured myself in the picture.
I'm not sure that the food would have been trendy enough for you, though.
Oh.
No, but then again, how many people are you going to invite to your house? You're opening your house, and there was already about 12, 14 people there. So,
Well, it's definitely that catch of, if I invite this person, I have to invite that person. If I invite that person, So, you got to draw the line. So, I mean, we, when Heather and I got married, we were like, do we do a wedding? And then, she's like, well, you should definitely invite Elvis, right? I'm like, well, if I invite Elvis, that means I got to invite everybody from the show.
Yeah.
So I can't just invite
it's
one
like
person.
All of a sudden the dam breaks because it's like you invite one person from a circle, you have to invite that
the
entire
whole circle.
Right. So I understand where that can get a little dicey.
Yeah, but don't invite too many people, then uninvite them. So I was invited to something a couple of weeks ago with a +1, my wife, and I found out this weekend that they overbooked, and so I have to now tell my wife that she can't go to something she wanted to go to. So
I can only fit so many people in my house.
Yeah, well, thank you, Garrett. Buy a bigger house.
At the 7-year-old birthday party.
Gandhi, you seem like you don't give a rat's ass if you're invited or not.
I don't.
That's a great thing about Gandhi.
You get plenty of invites, Gandhi. Gandhi's been maid of honor in like 74 weddings.
Yeah.
Or she's just taking off Fridays and Mondays. We don't know.
Yeah, that's
it's
what
a brilliant
it is.
scheme, Gandhi.
No, I think people should have people around who they want to have around. They should have the people they want to be surrounded with at their homes. They shouldn't have to feel like they need to invite anybody. And this specific one, I didn't even know the people who were throwing it. I mean, I guess I could maybe understand why people would be butthurt, but I don't really care.
Yeah, like if you're friends with the person that's throwing the party, totally understandable, you should be there. But if you're just friends with someone that's attending the party, why should you be there?
Yeah.
What about the friend that lived down the block that probably learned about this after the photo was taken?
Who's that?
Oh, yeah, there's that person.
Oh, was that?
That person lives close by.
Very
and
close
was not
by.
invited and is a part of that era.
Just say the name.
And that group of friends.
Just say the name.
Greg T.
Oh.
Was he upset about that?
I don't know.
Okay.
But here's also the other thing when it comes to that kind of stuff. If you are the one who's not invited, that should be a moment to reflect.
It really is.
I got to tell you, Greg T was fishing on Friday. I don't talk to him all that much anymore.
Fishing for an invite?
Yes. And out of the blue, he texted me, hey, man, what you doing this weekend?
Oh.
He hasn't asked me that in years.
He's very good at that. You're very right, though, Scotty.
Maybe it was because it was your birthday this weekend, so he was just curious.
No, I don't even think he remembered it was my birthday.
Oh,
yikes!
So
see, that's what
He's
makes
also
me
very
laugh.
good at that too.
Yeah.
He wants to go to this, and I'm the opposite. Like you have the fear of not getting invited. I have the fear of getting invited.
Amen,
we call that-
sister.
Fear of being included.
There's
Like,
FOMO. There's FOMO and HOMO. FOMO is the fear of missing out. HOMO is the happiness of missing out.
Right.
Right.
And it's not that I don't like everyone who was in that picture because
Right.
I talked to them all, but it's like I'm like Gandhi. I don't have to be invited to everything.
Let's roll back a couple of months when Greg T was in that same boat. He had a limited invite to
I didn't get an invite.
A limited bus
Right.
of people for his birthday.
Yes.
And a few of us went out to go eat. And it was a couple of his neighbors, his sisters,
Yep.
and then from the show, it was just Garrett and I.
I
got invited too. I got invited too, but I could not go because I had something to do.
Oh.
But it's not
did
like
you?
Danielle
Wait a
too,
minute.
huh?
You got invited?
Danielle got
I
invited?
did. I did. He told me yes. I
I know
did.
they got
too.
24 years. I didn't hear anything about it.
He
I
said
did-
he
I
was
did
having
too.
Had a crush
he
on her.
said he was having a small get together at his house, and there, no pressure. And I
So
said,
who ended up
unfortunately, I wasn't
going?
around.
So it was just me and Garrett, but I thought it was just me and Garrett that were invited. I'm like, it's interesting that he just stopped there, but then I didn't realize Danielle and Froggy were also invited to
You
that.
invited Froggy from Florida?
Yeah.
But guys,
Wait,
I
what?
also
So wait, stop.
I also still talk to T a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, Froggy got an invite? That
He did.
requires a flight and a hotel?
He did ask me to go.
How the fuck?
No
Call Greg
offense,
T
but
right
he
now.
barely, he doesn't hang out with
Call
Froggy.
Greg T.
Wait, Froggy, were you joking?
Oh, they play golf, I guess.
Nate, I thought you didn't want to be
hold on.
invited
I
anywhere.
did,
think
but
it's
I
one
just
of
would
those-
have I wouldn't have gone.
Hold on,
Froggy's
Froggy's
been
explaining
trying to
something.
talk.
I think it's one of those where I was talking to him around the time he was planning this, and it was one of those where it was just a throwaway invite, like, "Hey man, it's too
I
bad you're
had
not
a
here. You can
fucking
come."
phone conversation with the guy 2 weeks before. He didn't invite me.
Yeah. It was very much
Call him.
It was a throwaway invite, but it was.
Hang on 1 second, Froggy.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
14.
As soon as the number does, come on, Scary. You know how to work this studio.
He's available. He's probably home
Don't
already.
say the numbers out.
Say the number out loud.
Don't say.
I didn't know about Greg's party.
Scary, you're saying the numbers.
Is the phone connected?
That's awesome.
Shh. We're good.
Who's talking? Who's talking? Nate?
Can't talk and dial the phone.
Hey, Scary,
I'm gonna
Nate
say
Simmons pissed.
act like you're just calling him. Don't say we're in the podcast. Just go.
Hello.
Greg T.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, it's Nate.
Who?
So,
He said who?
former
Did you say
coworker.
who?
Nate.
Did
Who?
you say who?
Your former
what's up?
coworker. Hey, so
What's up?
so I'm just wondering here. You know that get together you had, that dinner
I had a dinner?
For your birthday.
a couple of months. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So, I know you invited like half of the show. How come I didn't get an invite?
Well, this is the problem. Are we live on the radio right now?
Podcast.
We're
What
on
if-
the podcast.
what if we were?
The 15-minute morning show podcast.
Are you going to give me a different
gotcha.
answer based on what we're doing right now?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I mean, you
Give the
called
podcast
me
answer and then
clearly
the
out of the
on-air
blue.
answer.
Yeah, give both answers.
Oh, you call me out of the blue. I want to know. I got to protect myself these days. No, you know what happened was, for real, if I start inviting, let's just say, okay, I open it up to, let's say, you, right? Well, then obviously if I open it up to you, then I got to open it up to Brody, and I got to open it up to Gandhi, and I got to open it up to everybody. So, there's certain levels where you have to kind of stop
So
at a
wait.
certain person because that opens up
so
the next
you don't
level.
like Nate enough to put up with me and Gandhi? Is that what you're saying?
No. Greg T has the circle system. He's got
does.
the circles.
He does.
Why don't you explain the
Okay.
inner circle?
Well, let me ask you this then.
But hold on. But hold on.
Master, roast master.
Can I ask T a question? So T, you
Yeah.
and I had talked a couple times, and you gave me like the throwaway invite, like the "Hey man, it's too bad you're not here. I would invite you along." Like it was a throwaway invite. Was that a real invite or was that just a throwaway?
Well, no, but I mean, I know you obviously can't go because
Right.
you live in Florida.
No, but you fucking invited him.
Oh, this way he
So
gets
that
credit
was
for
the
getting
invite
invited.
of you can't come, so I'll invite
Froggy
you.
was all on the fucking Spirit Airlines website looking for a trip up there. He's going to crash in your fucking
Nate,
rumpus room.
No, you don't understand.
But the
that was
whole
the
reason
I know
why
he
I
can't
even
come.
Oh my God.
But the whole reason why I even did a dinner and not did a party because it was just too many damn people. I mean, think about all the people that I know in the industry. Where does the invitation list end? It's too much.
Okay, let's just cut right to the chase here. Who on this show don't you want at your party? Because I feel like that's me.
Well, no, that's not true at all. No, I mean, I like you all, but on different levels.
So
Is
you
that-
like some of us more.
Greg
Oh my
T,
God.
is
I
that
think
why
what
Scotty
Nate's-
didn't invite you to his birthday party?
I didn't have a birthday party.
No, Scotty and I don't really talk that much anymore.
Okay,
so
T.
I don't care that he had a party.
T, can you give us the Elvis Duran show hierarchy of who you and of your view of who you would want at your party, starting worst to first? No, excuse me, first to worst.
First to worst.
First to worst.
Start with the inner circle, T.
So Scary's first.
Well, obviously, I'm going to invite Scary, even though he's a pain in my ass. I'm going to invite him, right?
Okay, Scary. Who's next?
So
Okay.
We're boys. We were roommates at one time.
Okay, number 2.
Okay,
Right.
Scary.
I mean, I guess I'm going to invite Garrett. I mean, I wasn't his best man at his wedding.
All right,
even
2.
though I said no.
All right, keep going.
I mean,
Keep
I
going.
did say no. I said no twice, but he kept on saying you have to be my best man.
Okay,
I'm like, all right,
we
fine.
get it. It's only a 15-minute
All
morning
right, so
show.
we're
Number
at 2
3.
people. Who's 3?
I mean,
Danielle?
I 3. I guess. Oh yeah, I mean, obviously Danielle. I mean, I've known her my whole life almost.
You wanted to marry her, yeah?
And you had a crush on her and
so
sent her flowers.
Danielle. I guess then after that, who else? I mean, I guess it's going to be. I guess obviously Elvis. We've been through thick and thin together, so I would invite him too.
He's not coming, so who's taking his spot?
Yeah, right. And that's the other thing about Elvis is like Elvis doesn't want to go. He hates me, so he's not going to show up.
Elvis does not hate you. Don't say that.
He does
I got to be
He just
somewhere
likes his
close here
couch more.
because I got the throwaway invite, so I have to be somewhere.
I mean, towards the end there, then I mean, yeah, okay. So I mean, I know Brody. I mean, you really don't like me, Brody. So why would I want to invite you?
Oh my gosh.
And then you got Nate. I mean, I met you late in the game, but then there's Gandhi. I really only met her. I've only known her like maybe 2-3 years.
4.
I mean, it is what it is. And then I guess Andrew. Andrew's a cool dude. I would invite him, I guess, or maybe Josh.
I'm still
somewhere
not.
in
I'm
there.
still not going.
Where's Scotty here? And where's Nate? I don't hear Nate's
No,
name.
yeah, he said mine. He
working on
said
the-
mine.
What are you listening
Well, no,
to?
he said
Nate.
Scotty. He said he doesn't talk
I
to
said Scotty, but me and Scotty really don't talk. We don't talk as
Well, because
much.
you don't
We're not
invite him to
like
your
boys.
house.
Yeah, well, no,
Well, I mean-
no. Like, can I go back for a second? He
left.
did invite me to his house to some party he was having, and he's like, "No, we're not having it," and that was it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but they still had it,
because
Scott.
I had him on the phone at the time when the invitation list was going out.
Yeah.
So I said, I might as well ask him now.
That's the same way I got the invite.
What about producer Sam and Diamond? They're not on that list anywhere.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
last.
I really don't. I never really was close with them. I didn't really speak with them. It wasn't
Obviously, you
like-
didn't even remember their
I-
names
I
to
like
not
them.
invite them.
I like them all. Look, this is a hard conversation to have.
Sam's been here 10 years.
But T,
Barely worked with her.
this is the reason why you canceled your 100-person party that you turned
Right.
into.
Because the list keeps going. Eventually, you're going to invite, Raul, the guy who parks our cars in the garage.
Oh, we
when
love
there's a
Raul.
list-
By the way, I'd invite him over you.
I love
Oh, wait a
Raul.
second. I have a question. You didn't invite me
What?
because you think I don't like you. But
Well,
you should
but,
not.
but you've never invited me to anything.
I don't
You've never
invite anyone to
invited me
anything.
your
I don't want
daughter's
you at my house.
16. Right. I mean, and Nate, you didn't invite me to your wedding.
I didn't
mean,
invite
nobody
anybody to my
invites me
wedding.
anything.
I didn't even want my
Oh,
parents
you
there.
didn't?
No, none of us went.
Oh.
No, nobody went.
Well,
His wife wasn't
I
even
mean,
invited.
Danielle invites me still to like her son's soccer game, so that's something.
Is that right? But that's
but I
a
mean,
public event.
Yes, I know, but he loves soccer, and he, unfortunately, no one plays it anymore.
T.
And so he comes to Spencer's game.
Hey, T, my town's having a parade. I'd like to invite you to it.
How about
I
this, T?
listen. I mean, you guys can invite me, but no one does.
How about your next neck surgery? I'm right there, front row center.
Okay, well, that would be a big deal to me.
I know. I'll be there. I'll help you with that
Well,
catheter.
listen, for real. I mean, Scotty B doesn't want me around. Nobody wants me around. So
That's
why
not
don't
true.
I want you guys
No,
around?
No, that's not true.
That
I
is
like
not
your
true.
wife.
Yeah.
That is
All
not
right.
true.
Well, this has been a lot of fun down memory lane. I feel very uncomfortable now.
Sorry to put you on the
Poor
spot. Thank you for
T.
picking up the phone, even though it probably came through as like
T,
a
did you
blocked
invite
caller.
everyone from your new show?
Well, again, I mean, I don't really know
Wait, you
everybody.
didn't
at that
even invite your
station.
current coworkers to your
my
party?
God.
But you didn't
Well,
invite Carolina and Anthony?
I had to invite Carolina. Obviously, I see her every day.
Oh, so you didn't want
I
to.
mean-
You had to. Okay.
Well, but Carolina, I mean, she does her own thing. I don't expect her to drive all the way in from like Long Island.
Okay, so I could have
it
taken her
wasn't-
spot too.
I mean, she drove to Jersey
but-
yesterday from Long Island.
Yeah.
I know because she likes you. Right. Listen,
It wasn't even his party.
I don't like many people. Yeah.
Carolina went to the party? That was
Yes.
it was nice.
But it wasn't his house. It wasn't Scotty's house.
It wasn't my party.
It wasn't his party.
Listen, this is like a very inner circle clique that Scotty has with everybody.
What do you mean,
Scotty and
Scotty?
D and Tubby and dude, you have your own little clique. You and Elvis, you guys are all like boys. I mean, you guys have your own little club, you know.
So you had a party and basically no one from this show or your new show came. Gandhi, what would you say that he should like maybe look inside?
It said a moment of reflection.
Moment of reflection, T.
It was great to
I don't really like everybody, and not everybody really likes me, and I don't really talk to everybody.
See,
and,
I support your
you know,
moves. I
Truer
support
words.
you. I
Respect.
think you
He's
should
not wrong.
absolutely have who you want around when you want around, and it doesn't have to include everybody. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gandhi
That's
actually is
all,
on your
you know?
side because she votes for this kind of stuff. Because
That was
it's
actually
like
the point
about
of-
being real,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're
that was
being
actually
real.
the whole point of this conversation, T. So we
I
appreciate
mean,
you being real.
Scotty B, he told me when I was leaving, I don't know who in the right mind would ever want to hire you.
There you go.
I'm glad you haven't held on to
The
that.
unapologetically honest Greg T.
I don't think I said that.
You said it
You
to me.
did. Those were your exact words.
I wasn't. Hold on. I obviously
I
wasn't
did.
there for
It's
it, but
'cause
that
we were in a
does
fight.
that does sound like
that Brock?
something that Scotty would say. It absolutely does sound like something he would say.
Listen, I love you guys now, honestly. I really do.
'Cause
I
we're
think
at a
I'm better
distance.
friends with you all now.
He likes you because we don't work with us anymore. That's what I mean.
Well,
Right.
Well,
I
if he
think
worked
that
with us, he
we're-
still
we-
wouldn't invite us based on his track record now.
It was great to
Listen,
have you
some
on, T.
relationships, right, but some relationships are better from afar.
Right.
I think we all get along better from afar.
Okay. Well, it was great to have you on
love
our
you.
15-minute
All
morning
right.
show, T.
Wait, T, are you still in the building?
No, I just went and got a bacon, egg, and cheese. I'm going to go home.
You kidding? He's been gone for an hour and 15
But the
minutes.
show is still on the air. How is that physically possible?
Do you realize he works with two people and didn't invite 50% of his show?
All right. Well,
But
It's
I
been
don't
15
really like
minutes yet, for
everybody I
love of
work
God.
with.
I think we're done.
I love you.
don't
Bye,
like
T. I'll see you this
Bye,
weekend,
T.
maybe. I'll stop by your pool.
Yeah.
All right.
Because at least I can come to your
See you
pool.
later.
I don't get an invite from my fucking podcast partner, David Brody.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, well, you know what?
All right, good. I got to go. I got to eat my sandwich.
Bye, T.
I got to go.
All
Goodbye.
right, bye, T.
Bye, T.
Ironically, that's more than he talked on his morning show all morning.
Ooh, sick burn.
That's because he's already home.
All right, we love you, T. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.